Welcome. Well, we are in, I was going to say October, but we're not, we're in November. So I've cut the grass, I've collected the grass as you saw in that little time lapse that I did. I got almost 500,000 liters of grass. I don't think I'm going to need more than that. From what I hear, Daggerwin, I don't think we're going to end up playing more than that. So I think whatever I have is going to be more than enough for the animals that I have. I haven't really done anything about the wool and all that sort of stuff, so which we'll end up doing something about it as we progress, maybe today or maybe you know, down the track in a couple episodes times. Okay, so what is new? I've harvested. See, I wish I could let this guy do the work himself, and then I could show you what is new. I've harvested the fields that we had to harvest, and that was the beetroot and the red beets and the sunflower. I've placed them in our production to create flour and oil on the respective products, obviously. I've also changed okay, you can stay here for a little while. Turn them off. Let's have a look. I've changed my poplars field to this. So if you remember, the poplar field that I had was a little field on top there, and it was almost ready to harvest. So what I've done is I've hired a planter, and the reason that I didn't record it because it was all done throughout the night. So I didn't want to what? No field detected. What are you talking about? Oh, there you are. That's probably the best way. We only had 11, which was almost ready. So I hired a planter, and I'll show you the planter that I hired. Where is it? This one here. And I've planted the whole field, went over what was already there. So yeah, this is why this is all now poplar. I thought, oh, hang on, there is one thing that I did. Wait, go back. To be able to sort of plant, I had to switch off seasonal growth. So otherwise I wouldn't have obviously been able to plant the poplar. Now, somebody might say, hey, you're cheating. I am not really. If you've watched the Daggerwin and Chainsaw, they did the same thing. Oh, come on. They did the same thing on some, no field detected. Okay, on some episodes where they kind of bent the rules a little bit to kind of be able to do whatever they needed to do. So same here. I didn't how do I say? I didn't cheat by adding these things on. I planted them on, which actually cost me money to do so. Now I thought about recording it, to be honest, but then I thought, you know what? During the night, oh look, we got a field that we need to harvest. I thought, you know, during the night, you're not really going to be able to see much. So I thought it kind of doesn't really make sense. Still no field detected. So that's why I did not plant it, to be honest. I didn't record it, sorry, I didn't plant it. Yeah, so that's where we are as far as what we're concerned. I also sold one of my case tractors, the big tractors, and as you probably saw in the time lapse, I actually swapped it with an older style Ford. Come on, too fast. Still no field detected. I wonder why. It's not detecting the field. Yeah, so that's where we are. Now, for the rest of a few episodes now, obviously we're gonna be looking at taking care of our fields, getting our fields ready for harvest, and also getting our fields okay, that's where we started. Getting our fields together, what needs to go together, and what needs to be united together, and so on and so on. It looks like we still have some timber or something in our... I haven't really done anything with the fish other than I think I took corn, I think I took wheat, and I had a little bit of canola, and I took that there as well. I set up the food to be distributed, so that way we don't have to you know, go and do the work ourselves, and that is you know, take the fish, the food to the fish and so on. So it just takes it straight up. Stay in there. Okay. So it looks like we're as good as it gets as far as fertilizer is concerned. I don't think we'll be able to do any better than what it is. I'm going to go here, despite the fact that I'm pretty sure what I'm going to do is I'm going to change that. Okay, we're obviously not going to do that. Okay, and we're going to put some plants, a little bit of grass. Okay, we'll go back to these and we'll go. Okay, we're going to do that because that's the sort of the road that goes in. Okay. Oops. Done. Now I'm pretty sure that we're not going to be able to do any more than what we just did. So we are up to date with everything. Other than the fact that we need to harvest. So we're going to drive this down and get our harvesting ready. I'm not quite sure it's the soybeans that we need to harvest. I don't know what we need to harvest, to be honest. I will also need to look at it. Oh, we got equipment over there as well, so we kind of need to. Okay, you can stay here for now. Okay, let's have a look. What's ready to harvest before we start making plans? Okay, number 103. And in there it's soybeans, right? Yep. I'm gonna take this combine because I've waited for like ever to empty it. And I need to get a tractor of some sort. This is what happens when you got too much equipment. You don't know what to do with it after a while. Oh, I like this combine. Look how quickly it empties. Sorghum, I'm pretty sure. So I'm not gonna take these to. I was gonna take that trailer to the field, but I'm not gonna do that because I'm pretty sure that sorghum I can either do flour or feed it to make fish food out of it. Oh, I forget about this Speedy Gonzalez. So if that's the case, I'm not going to bother with putting it in our silos. We're going to try and take it where it needs to go. We got to a point again where we got too much equipment, so I keep trying to clean it and clear it out, but I keep finding something else and something else and something else to buy. So every time I say, oh, I'm going to do something, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I end up not doing that purely because it ends up being such a okay, let's have a look. Can we get... Yes, we can. Okay, let's go with this for now and we'll do the headlands. Then we'll see what happens. Whoa, that's kind of... This is going to be a Speedy Gonzalez type harvesting by the looks of it. Okay, we'll time-lapse some of this. I forgot that this is a larger capacity combine, so I've completely forgot that I'm not even going to need a trailer. There you are. I was thinking of something else and at the same time trying to speak, so kind of my mind went in two places at the same time. So yeah, completely forgot about that, even though I obviously bought the combine and I obviously set up the capacity of the combine. So in theory, it shouldn't have been a surprise. But anyway, there we are. So we've got, let's put, where is the, okay, that's good. You see, this is what happens when you get to this stage. There is so many things that you need to do that you kind of it kind of gets to a point where you're thinking, oh God, what do I need to do? What do I need to do? What do I need to do? And you start to let things slip through. So let's have a look at our fishes and see what we need to do there. Fish food, we got plenty. Storing, change output, we're going to put it to distributing. Rainbow trout. So we got fish food there, and that gives us, but we did not activate it, did we? No. So what I can do is upgrade this. Where is it? What do I need here? Okay, don't need to worry about that yet. Don't worry about that. Did I activate this? No, I did not. And we'll put it to distributing. Did I activate this? Yep. And we can upgrade it again. Okay, it's a bit disappointing that it's upgrading for free. Normally it's about $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 to upgrade it. So, okay, so we're kind of leaving it there. Okay, so what's going on here? Chilled out trout. So I don't think we can distribute it to what? Leave it to storing for now. I don't know if you can distribute it. We don't need to worry about that. So do we have, what do we have? Canola, corn, and wheat. Okay. Canola, corn, and wheat. Is it activated? Yes. Does it charge me to upgrade this? Yes, it does. And it should have gone to the bottom, right? No, no, no. That's the one. We'll upgrade it again. That's fine. That's plenty. We don't need to do any more than that. Timber, we got some timber there, but we're not going to worry about that. We got beetroot and all that sort of stuff. Not really going to bother with this for now. We'll worry about that later. What's going on here? Okay. Didn't I activate this? Look at the upgrading costs here. Okay, that's not what I was looking for. Not what I was looking for. Not what I was looking for. This one. What's missing? Oh, we don't have fish. Where do I get these fish from? Do I need to buy them? Okay. Activate. It's kind of missing something, isn't it? Okay, I think we can buy the fishes. All right. Hey, what are you doing? Okay, let's have a look. You can tell that I've never ever done this. I've not really paid attention that much to where would it be under what? I've not really paid that much attention to what Daggerwin was doing, so I don't really know what's happening there, to be honest. Consumables? No. No. It's just wrap, nothing to do with fishes. Okay, this is going to be weird, right? Okay, I'm going to figure this fishes thing out. I think I saw Daggerwin, he bought fish. But where from? Ah, will it be here? No. No. Can buy pizzas. Okay, that's a bit strange. Okay, I can buy fish food. Okay, it's something to produce seed. Okay, this is just food. Okay, so something obviously I am missing there, which is fine. Well, it's not fine that I'm missing it, but it's fine for now anyway. I will deal with it later when I figure out exactly what is happening with all the stuff that I'm kind of missing out. There's no doubt that I'm missing something. Exactly what? I don't know. But at the what am I doing? Oh, you're kidding me. You know what? Oh, what a silly thing to do. I have no idea what I hit there, and it completely placed me out of whack with everything. Okay, here we go with time. So we can put some slurry on this. We'll see how this thing works out. Now, I don't know how. Actually, can we set this up like we used to be able to do? Oh, where are we? Slurry. By liquid manure tank, fermenting silo, cow barn. I think cow barn. Do we have any slurry at the cow barn? No manure. That's strange. So we have some slurry here. We got manure, 50,000 liters there. But why don't we have anything here? We can only get manure, no slurry here. No milk either. Okay, well that's a bit strange. So why am I feeding these people, these animals? Okay, so we'll see how this goes. I've not really seen this at all, how it operates. It's the first time that I'm using this particular tanker, and it should be using what I have first. From what I see, that's what it's doing. We'll time lapse a little bit of this. I'm not going to sit through the whole lot, but we'll do a little bit of it. pretty slow at doing this. That's fine. And from the looks of it, it's not really applying everything that it needs in one go. Now, I did buy a tanker, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to obviously go down the path of either using the slurry that I have at the cows, which I don't need to worry about. As you can tell, the worker can take the slurry straight from there, so that's not an issue. But if I need to have slurry, I can just buy it and fill it in the tanker, because from what I saw, you can take it straight from the tanker as well. So I don't know if the tanker has to be next to the field or not. Like I said, I have very little experience with slurry and manure. And that is just purely because it just doesn't, like, I'd love to use manure more like, oh, is this manure? There we are. Like, I would like to use a lot more manure, but the problem with it is that 24, 12. So you buy something like this, and it's not that, it's not that I don't want to use it, but it just takes such a humongous amount of time and effort to actually utilize it. Oh, this one can do manure. So I might buy some manure. Actually, I have some from the cows, and utilize that manure. It'd be nice if they adjusted a little bit. I think I've said this so many times now, where you could use manure, but not necessarily. I've got one of this. This is the large one, so yeah, I nearly bought that. It's half price. Yeah, it'd be such an awesome thing if they adjusted it so you don't have to use such a Unimog. I don't think I've ever used these. Let's have a look at it. What would be a good color for this? I don't think it's more this kind of color. We need to go darker. And what I'm liking this, I've never ever used it. Honestly, I understand that you can utilize it for farming equipment and all that sort of stuff. Can I change so it doesn't have, where are we? So it doesn't have the 3-point hitch at the front. I take it from no, it still leaves it at the back, so that's fine. I don't really want it at the front. Yeah, buy it. Why not? I've got the money. And what we're gonna do? Did I get it at any discount? I didn't even check that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go over here and sell. Oh, there we are. I knew we had one of those. Where is our? Is it in here? Now we're gonna leave it. We got the cash, so what's the big deal? Yeah, so it's slowly doing it. We're gonna try, like I said, I'm gonna buy some manure and actually use some manure on some of our fields, just to do something different on our next episode. So have a wonderful day wherever you are around the world. God bless you and your family. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.